will be called drumming behind the scenes. Drumming is an art form, and many people don't understand all the technicalities to drumming. Drumming isn't just beating on the drums. You have to know how to blend, and knowing how to blend is essential for all drummers. Today, this speech will be to inform and give insight on the technicalities of drummers. Have you ever wondered what it's like to play the drums? Playing the drums is one of the best things in the world to me, but the job isn't as easy as it looks. It takes a lot of technique and a lot of mastery to properly master this art. The art of drumming has been popular among many people for many centuries. In my life, I have been able to experience this popular fad because I've been playing the drums since the age of 6. During my time of playing, I've learned a lot of important things, and here are just a few. In every atmosphere, there is a need for a different playing style for the drummer to account for. When playing along with other musicians, it is very important to build chemistry with them. Practicing is very, very important because you do not want to lose your skill, and creativity is everything. When playing along with others, it is essential to pay attention to everything. While you're playing, you do not want to space out into your own world. You have to be aware of everything, especially the atmosphere that you're playing in. Every atmosphere that you play in is very important, and one thing a drummer can do to adjust to the atmosphere is to switch their sticks. Drummers usually use lighter sticks when they don't want to be as loud, and heavier sticks when they want a strong, solid sound. There are two main sticks that drummers usually use, 7A and 5A. 7As are for jazz players, and 5As are for rock players. Generally speaking, 7As are skinnier and 5As are thicker. There are a lot of different woods drumsticks can be made out of. Maple is one. It's a fine grain. It's light and it's flexible. Hickory is another one. It's a little more dense than maple, but less flexible. Persimmons is one. It has a dark sound, and it's very, very, very sturdy. And oak is also sturdy, but it's not as dark as persimmons, and it's amazing for cymbals. Then you have different mallets, different cymbal brushes, and you have rods as well. Cymbal brushes are used to get a different sound on the cymbals. Rods are used when you don't want a hard stick sound, and just regular brushes are used for jazz playing. Another element that can assist you when playing is your sticking. When you play and you lift the stick higher above the drum, it produces a louder sound, and when you have it lower on the drum, it produces a softer sound. Those are little adjustments that drummers can do to adjust to the atmosphere. When playing along with other musicians, it is very important to build chemistry with them. Musicians need to build chemistry because it aids in understanding the cues and others may use while performing. Cues are important because they help you keep everyone on the same page and essentially keeps everything together. A quote from a famous drummer named Gavin Harrison once said, "All musicians in a band are required to play in time, but it's up to the drummer to make the time interesting." Drummers are the pizzazz of the group. Drummers can take a boring piece from boring to just something exciting. It's whatever you do, creativity is everything. Practicing is very important. You don't want to lose your chops or your skills. Another famous drummer, Tony Williams, once said, "No matter how great a talent is, it must be nurtured." No matter how good you think you are, you always, always, always have to practice, because no matter what, you can lose your chops. Another drummer, Buddy Rich, once said, "You only get better by playing. The more you play, the better you are. The more you play, the more comfortable you are." And lastly, creativity is everything. This is where the drummer gets to make a name for themselves. This is where the stick tricks come involved, where you can throw the stick, you can twirl the stick, you can hide the stick, find the stick, you can have glow in the dark sticks, you can even have sticks on fire. I've seen it all. This is when you have your own special grooves that you like. Some are simple, some are more complex, and then this is where you have your own feelings as well. Also, facial expressions are something that a lot of drummers take heed in. In every atmosphere, there is a need for a different playing style. While executing this, the drummer has to be both attentive and creative to catch cues and keep the audience awake. This can all sound like a bit of a lot, but practicing aids in all of this. Drumming is an art form, once again, and many people don't understand it. There's a difference between a drummer and a beater. Tony Williams again once said, "The physical and emotional feeling of playing drums is what I teach. That's all. I don't teach the subject myself, describing what I do. I teach what I want someone to play, not just anyone, but just how to play like them, not like me." Now that you know, do you think you could play?